Hello everyone. Welcome to our presentation on our paper titled Safeguarding User Privacy Through Effective Information Disclosure Summary from the Software and User License Agreement, or EULAs. This paper has been accepted as a WIP, or Work in Progress, in the 11th ICIEV and the 6th IVPR conference. Thank you so much for the authorities for giving us the floor to present our work here. I am Shamim bin Zahid, speaking on behalf of my fellow authors today. To understand the landscape of how users can safeguard their privacy through the effective usage of EULAs, let's take a look at what it is. In software, a EULA or an end-user license agreement is a legal document that contains how the owners of the software use the information of their users, what information is being collected, why they are collected, how long they are being stored, and the user's rights on their data that has been collected, i.e. the retention or the opting out policies. A user must consent to this before using the software. Researchers have shown that although some use of infographics, videos, etc. is noticeable in the privacy policy documents, most EULAs are very much text-based and very text-heavy. They contain a lot of legal jargon, which makes it really hard for regular people to comprehend. Researchers have been more and more aware of the importance and are being interested in privacy policies throughout the years. There have been many methodologies that have been researched. The GDPR by the European Union proposed a layered method of presenting key information upfront with an attempt to simplify complex legal terms and enhance user understanding. There have been studies on trying to summarize the privacy policies into simpler forms using technologies like machine learning or NLP, which has led to many privacy-enhancing technologies, or PETs in short. Eye tracking methodologies have also been used to find out how users interact with the document. Even with these advancements, studies have shown that many companies still get away with strategically placing crucial privacy information in obscure sections or design techniques that will discourage thorough reading. Thus, we see a dark pattern in the privacy policies. However, in many cases, people are being more and more aware of their presence of their data online. But is everyone aware? Here's a chart that shows the number of researches that have been conducted on EULAs or privacy policies over the years, over the last 20 years specifically, according to the Google Scholar search results, with proper filters applied. As you can see, since 2010, we have seen a steady growth in the number of researches that have been done on privacy policies, which is a good thing. We conducted a scripted search on Google Scholar to find the countries that have studied on privacy policies from the last 20 years. As expected, we can see that these highly developed countries being on top of the list, interestingly leaving behind all the underdeveloped and developing nations absent in the top tier. Our finding is further backed by the survey by Security AI Research Team, which is updated in September of 2023, which shows the countries that have active legislation about data privacy versus the ones that do not have at all or have a draft. This further demonstrates the state of privacy in these countries. As seen, the ones that do not have or have a draft legislation are the ones that are underdeveloped or developing. The distribution of EULA-focused studies highlight that the developed countries are leading in understanding and enforcing privacy rules thanks to their awareness and strong data protection laws. On the other hand, underdeveloped regions face a gap in awareness and literacy, which poses a challenge in safeguarding digital privacy in those regions. In conclusion, we do understand that data protection and privacy protection is important. New researches are being conducted regularly, but we see a gap. Bridging this gap requires customized solution to empower people worldwide. Data privacy awareness varies across regions, with underdeveloped and developing countries falling behind due to recent internet access, poverty, lack of laws, etc. This knowledge gap puts users at a risk of data breaches and privacy violations. To address this, regulatory support is essential to offer comprehensive protection and enable users to protect their digital identities. Ultimately, empowering individuals from all corners of the world to exercise their fundamental right to privacy in an increasingly interconnected digital landscape? Thank you, everyone. We would love to hear your questions.